good, guys? So are you ready to find out my exact workout routine that's got me looking as big as a silverback gorilla? Or you came to the right place, because for this video, I'm gonna show you just that, specifically focused for back width. So guys, without further ado, welcome to the RB Effect. Like that? Yeah? Good. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie B. So we all know for males, having a nice wide physique is very important. So for this video, I'm gonna go over exactly what I do that has gotten me as wide as I am. So you have to keep in mind of putting on size and putting on muscle, you have to lift heavy. So for every single exercise, I'm gonna increase the weight. And also for a specific exercise, I'm gonna focus on time under tension and switch up the tempos to just keep the muscle constantly guessing. So guys, we're just gonna jump right into this video. So you guys ready? Let's get it. So what I like to do in all my back days is to start off with some pull-ups. So if you're a beginner and if you have not already tried to do a few pull-ups, you should probably get on it, because there's so many benefits of pull-ups that it's really not worth it to not do them. Like how they give you stronger arms, stronger back, stronger core, and these are just some of the few things that pull-ups can do for you. And not to mention that they contribute in cardio health and weight loss. So for me, to start off with pull-ups is a great way to stretch out my muscles and get myself ready to attack my routine. Which then leads us to our next exercise, is a lat pull downs. So for the fact that now I'm all warmed up and stretched out from doing pull-ups, I like to focus on this specific exercise by shocking my central nervous system by putting the overload tension onto my muscles to expand it. Another good thing for this machine, for the fact that it's a stationary machine, so now it gives you the ability to lift as heavy as you can. So now you can really focus on putting those meat potatoes onto those lats. Another thing that I want you to focus on, I want you to have a nice wide grip and also keep the thumbs above the bar. For the fact that if you put the thumbs under the bar, it puts a little more focus onto the biceps, and we don't want that. So keep the thumbs above the bar, keeping the tension and focus onto the lats at all times. So now moving on to our next heavy lifting exercise, the reverse grip row. I pretty much have a love-hate relationship with this exercise, because at the end of every single set, I'm huffing and puffing and out of breath is why I hate it so much. But at the same exact time, the results cannot compare. Because of doing this exercise, my back has gotten so much stronger and so much wider like never before. Keep in mind, when doing this exercise, you want to lead with the elbows and not with the biceps, because you want to keep the tension and the focus on the lats at all times. Remember, you want to increase the weight for every single set to push yourself to the limit, but at the same exact time, stay with good form, because you don't want to injure yourself at the end of the day. So now that I got all the heavy lifting out of the way, I like to focus the second half of my routine on cable machines, which now leads us to our next exercise, the seated underhand cable row with a 5-second negative. And the focus for the 5-second negative is to have that time under tension. It's all about tricking and keeping the muscle constantly guessing, because if you constantly just lift heavy, your body's not gonna grow. And if you constantly just do high reps, you're always gonna hit a plateau. So to keep your body constantly guessing, especially by doing this particular exercise, after doing some heavy lifting, you're gonna force your muscle and those lats to expand and fill up with blood, which is gonna help you build muscle. So moving on to our last exercise, it's all about the focus and that squeeze, which are cable pushdowns. This is actually one of my favorite exercises to do by the end of my back routine, because by this time I've done 5 sets of every single exercise and my lats are completely fatigued. So not focusing on too much of the heavy lifting for this exercise, it's more focused on the squeeze and the time under tension and hitting those extra muscle fibers that your body wasn't able to hit while doing the other exercises. So moving on to this last set, as you see right here, I literally just go into fatigue. I'm completely drained out and I just keep going with perfect form and just squeeze and get those lats filled up with blood. You guys, you have to constantly push yourself. You have to challenge yourself every time you go into the gym. It's not about just going in and getting out. It's going in and getting the best of your ability throughout that routine as that routine is going on at that moment. Alright guys, there goes my video. Hope you enjoyed. This is the perfect workout routine to get you out of your comfort zone. And we all know that lifting heavy is very intimidating. So getting yourself past those intimidation to push yourself is the only way to thicken out that back, because when you're not pushing yourself, you hit those plateaus and you're not making any gains. So constantly challenging yourself every time you go inside the gym is very important. So guys, before we end this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know how this video goes, what other future exercises you want me to focus on. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button so you know when my next video comes out. It's your boy Reggie B. Like my video, subscribe to my video so your boy can be back. And if you do that, I'll be real proud of you.
Metamorphosis complete.